Hello everyone, this is Kitty Gaming and I'm back with another video on Roblox's Adopt Me. Today we're going to be making a simplistic VIP room design. Now, remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more content every Monday and Friday. I will be uploading videos on Mondays and Fridays, so make sure that you come back and you like the video, you watch it, and you comment if you have any questions. Alright, now let's get into the video. So this is the basic room design that I usually use for all of my VIP rooms. Sometimes if I have more space, I'll add a little extra, but for this case, we usually use the futuristic bed, the futuristic crib, the modern food bowl for the pets, and then the fancy bed for the pets also. Now, this is the room we're going to be decorating today. Now, keep in mind, it's always subject to change in my house because I'm always redesigning things and adding new things. At this current moment, nobody has this room, so I'm going to leave it kind of blank. But usually when I invite somebody to stay in my house in a VIP room, I'll let them choose the color. But for today, since this room doesn't technically belong to anybody yet, we're just going to go with a basic green color, which is kind of like a melon green, I would say. But anyways, that's the color we're using, and yeah. So right now, we're going into the futuristic tab, and we're placing the futuristic bed with the nice melon green color that we have. Now we're placing the futuristic crib, which is perfect because in this room we have very little lighting, and the futuristic crib gives off a slight blue glow, which is definitely better, and it gives a nice contrast. Now we're going to be going into the pets category and placing a fancy pet bed, which is around $200. This whole thing, as I said, will take about $600, close to more like $608, unless you want to switch up some of the designs. Now, here's a little trick. Always make sure that when you place a food bowl, especially the modern one, that the water is on the left-hand side. So that way, when your pets drink from it, they won't be in the wall drinking from it. Just a little trick that I've learned over placing pet bowls, because I honestly use the modern throughout my entire house. So that's the one I always use. So I know that it has to be on the left-hand side in order for the pets to not be drinking from the wall. Now, in order to make sure that people know whose room is whose, I always put a little board where I put their name on it, but as I said before, this room doesn't belong to anybody, so it's going to be blank for this video. I'm sure by the time other people come into my house, the room will belong to somebody, so... Now I'm going to go check the other rooms to make sure that I have everything in the right place. And clearly, just from looking at it, I obviously have the sign on the wrong side. So after, a little more observation, I'm going to make sure that I switch the sign over to the right side. Now, once I get these lights moved, you're going to be able to see the final view of the room. Now this is the final look. Be sure to comment what you'd like to see more of, and I'll try to feature that in my next video.